All right, we got it down in the shop, 105 pounds. So we're gonna dig into this thing. RVers like this because this is really made for an RV. Very simple single connections, and you got all of this power. This will run a 3,000 watt inverter, and that's important for RVers. So let's see how this thing is made. We're looking for low temp and high temp shutoffs, and we're gonna test them. So let's dig into this thing. All right, last screw is out. Let's lift it up and see what it looks like. I'm only doing this because Mr. Off-Grid is with me. He is the master of tearing batteries apart. So I feel much more confident doing this. So I don't recommend you buying batteries and tearing them apart unless you know exactly what you're looking at. So we're into it. To me, it looks pretty impressive, but I'm going to let Mr. Off-Grid really explain what he's seeing here.
Hey everybody, hope you're all doing well. Southern Pepper One invited me over to check out this battery with him to see if it's high quality as Vatrer is claiming it is. So far, I like everything I see in this battery. We have large wires on the terminal connections for this battery. We have a single number 1 conductor 200-degree jacketed for the positive, 3 number 6 200-degree jacketed wires for the negative, so nice robust wires to handle those loads that you may encounter. A JBD 250 amp BMS, very nice BMS. It's Bluetooth model. We got a Bluetooth antenna down in the lower part of the battery. Also has a temperature sensor down beside the Bluetooth antenna and a temperature sensor on the cell pack as well. So we have 2 different forms of temperature monitoring on this unit. Very thick bus bars on this unit, and it's using EVE LF230 cells. They're paralleled together, so to get our 460 amp hour rating at 12 volts. Bolted balance lead connections, nice rigid supports in the battery, even have foam on the support so it doesn't rub the battery, the cells when it's put together like that. We've got foam separator material between each cell, epoxy board, so there's no rubbing on the steel case. Very robust, heavy duty steel case. So far, I don't see anything in this battery that is not high quality. All right, so we got the Chlor Automotive multi-chemistry charger put on, which is ready for lithium iron phosphate. Got a Klein amp meter on the positive lead. Going to check the low temp cutoff. So I'm going to wrap it in an ice pack and see how long it takes to cut off. So watch the amp clamp right there. We'll get you a time. And there it went. Disconnect the charger. Now let's warm it back up. Bring it back on. Bam. Very quick reacting. Nice. All right, now we're going to check for high temp cutoff, thermal protection for the cells. Same thing, watch the charger. If it triggers for high temp, you'll see this go to 0. So I'm going to use a heat gun and warm up the thermal probe. And there it went. Pretty quick. Cool it back off, make sure we initiate charging again. And there we go, back to charging. Perfect protection for the cells, high and low temp. Very nice. Hey, this is still Mr. Off-Grid with Southern Prepper One's camera. Just want to give you some final thoughts on this Vatrer 460 amp hour battery. Very nice battery, built like a tank. It is very high quality construction inside, very good cells, large wires, robust JBD BMS with huge heat sinks. Very, very nice battery. I would definitely run this battery. I don't see any issues with it. Functional safeties, just like it's supposed to. Even comes with a built-in hydrometer and thermometer on top of the unit. Push button start stop on the unit to the BMS controls. Just a nice overall unit. If you're into Bluetooth, they have a sweet Bluetooth app for this battery, so you can check all kind of stuff, even cell voltages and all that with this unit. So yeah, I can highly recommend this unit from what I've seen today.
I think we covered everything in this battery. I've been using it for months on my off-grid water system, and it's worked flawless. I appreciate Mr. Off-Grid coming over, helping me with this teardown. I value his opinion. He has torn down many, many batteries. He's an expert in the field, and he has given this his stamp of approval. It is an expensive battery. You get what you pay for, but this would be great for an RV. Special thanks to Vatrer for providing this battery to me.